Hello guys, this is Royal69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, today is Mother's Day. I wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. For me, well, was a lot of work. I have a lot of work all week, non-stop. So, I'm pretty tired today. But tomorrow is Monday. Mondays, the joy of doing nothing day. Oh yeah, so tomorrow is my day off. And I hope that everybody had an excellent weekend. And I wish everybody to have an excellent week. And just 3 more days for Comic Book Wednesday. Oh yeah. Well, I guess you all know where I'm going now. Well, it was published back in 1999. And it is X-Men number 86, part of the story The Magneto War. At long last, the shocking origin of the most mysterious mutant of all. X-Men number 86, check that cover. Awesome, huh? So I'm going to show you some pages from the inside. That looks, see, I like the art though. Oh, this is a nice page, check that out. This is a nice page. Awesome, huh? Okay, I'm going to put it here. Okay. Well, this video is that I'm going to give you my thoughts and review of Batman issue number 20. But before I start, I have to say that I've read some of the comic books from this week. I didn't get to read all of them. So maybe by tomorrow or Tuesday, I might upload the video, maybe tomorrow. But here's issue number 20. Check that out. Awesome cover. Well, before I start, well, actually I read that comic. So when I was reading half of it through, I decided to, I said, what the heck? Why not read the whole story? So I decided to read the whole story from the beginning, from issue number 13 of the story arc of the Emperor Penguin. Here's 14. I like these covers. I mean, all the covers are great. 16, 15, 17, 18, here's 19, and number 20. Well, I have to say that, so I decided to read the whole story. So what I did was that, well, that's what I did. I read the whole story. And I'm not going to spoil anything about the whole story arc because, well, I know that maybe some of you haven't read it yet. So, wait a minute. Excuse me, I'm not Ash. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. I'm tired. So the thing is that the whole story arc of Emperor Penguin, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4 different stories, but they are connected. Well, half of the 4 stories are connected with the Penguin and the Joker, but even though the story of the Penguin is connected with the Joker, because you get to see there why Penguin left his empire to his right-hand guy, which happens to be, I forgot his name, he has a weird name, hard for me to pronounce, so I'm going to call him the Emperor Penguin. You get to find out why the Penguin left his empire in charge. He left Emperor Penguin in charge of his empire and all his business, casinos, and all the bad things that Penguin does on his organization, because the Joker needs Penguin help. So that way, the Penguin left to help Joker do whatever he was doing on Death of a Family. So, that's one part of the story. Now, once that the Penguin leaves, is when the Emperor Penguin story starts. And I have to tell you that, I mean, some people didn't like it. It liked the character, but it didn't like the name, Emperor Penguin. Maybe they will come out with some other name, but it's just a name. So, but story-wise, it was excellent story. I really like it. So after I read the whole 8 issue, because this is an 8-issue story arc. It's really long. But in my case, I didn't get bored at all. I enjoyed every single panel, every single page, and every single contour. It was so good. So that, also in this story arc, you get to see the full skills of the Batman using his detective skills. 100%. It was so good. So you get the story of the Emperor Penguin, how he managed to grab the Penguin's organization, how he managed to leave Penguin broke. Penguin ended up in jail. Oh yeah, he was in jail. You get to see how the Penguin get out of jail, just by threatening the judge. So the Penguin sent one of his goons to the judge's house and say, look, you either declare Penguin innocent or whatever, and your family will leave. Otherwise, we're going to kill them all. So that's how the Penguin get out of the jail. And then we get to see the quest of the Penguin to recover his empire. Now, half of that story, we get to see another character named Merry Maker. And who's Merry Maker? And why Merry Maker was doing why he created the Legal Smile. Because the Legal Smile, he tried to make it like he was part of the Joker's Death of the Family, which he was not. And you get to see who's the leader of the Legal Smile, which happens to be Merry Maker. Also, we get to see a story of Poison Ivy. Why Poison Ivy was in Gotham City. Why she was trying to at least act like she was controlling Batman. And you get to find out that Batman was not controlled by Poison Ivy. And you get to see that Batman on this story arc, he got lucky that he didn't get killed twice. Batman was lucky not to get killed twice. He was very close to get killed 2 times, but he didn't. We also get to see which the thing with Poison Ivy, which happens to do with the story, a small story arc on Birds of Prey. Because Poison Ivy used to be part of the team of Birds of Prey, which eventually she quits the team because the team says, no, we are not going to help you do whatever she wants to do in Gotham City with some chemicals. You get to see that. And also you get to see each comic book has a backstory of the Emperor Penguin. Since he was a kid growing up, how he get into the crime world and how he ended up being Penguin's right hand. Because for the Penguin, Emperor Penguin, for him he was like a... the Penguin got fond of the guy because the guy, he was really smart. Too smart for his own good. He even took Penguin by surprise by how he took over his empire. All his business, including his house. So the Penguin, once he leaves the jail, he's trying to go to his house, and he got kicked out on his own house by some new bodyguards. We get to see how the Emperor Penguin starts to talk to the heads of the crime family that they are in Gotham City, how he managed to get all of them together. We get to see that. You get to see what behind the whole thing, what he was doing. You also get to see another story, which I already mentioned, which is Mary Maker, the boss or the leader of the League of Smile. You get to see who's the guy and what he was doing. You might think that, well, Mary Maker is crazy, but he was not crazy. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he did it because he can do it. It's all because of one main thing: money. That's all the Merrymaker was. But you get to find, if you read it, you get to find out why he did it. How Batman discovered, using his detective skills, discovered who was, all the time, Merrymaker. He discovered the identity of Merrymaker. I'm not kidding. We also get to see that the Emperor Penguin, which happened to be here on the cover on issue number 20, how he becomes so strong that he actually beat up Batman. He actually beat up Batman big time. Big time. Because he used a mixture of the Mad Bat serum with kind of like with Venom. It kind of like him did his own thing, which is not clear on the story, but mention it. How he become so strong. Excuse me. Because issue 19 basically is kind of like a continuation of all the different stories that's going on of Batman and Detective and Dark Knight. You get to see here the Bane with the doll. It's right here, which is good. So, like I said, it has like 4 different stories, which is all connected to the Joker. Although the story is not about the Joker, it's about the Emperor's Penguin. But Emperor's Penguin took advantage of what the Joker was doing, so that way the Emperor's Penguin can take over of everything. Typical bad guy. They want to take over the city or they want to take over the world. So he's a very smart kid for his own good. But he wasn't smart enough because, hey, when Batman is, no bad guy is safe. Because there's no better detective than Batman. Oh yeah. So you get to read because if you have read the Detective Comics each by issue, like one now, like what's coming out, so you might get lost. But if you got the full arc from issue 13 to issue 20, and you read it one after the other, like I did, oh believe me, the story's so good, you don't get bored. At least in my case, I did get bored. I read the whole 8 issue about, I don't know, maybe an hour, maybe. It was so good. I cannot let it down. Because every cliffhanger was good, it was getting better. And not only that, I have to say that John Layman, he raised the bar with Detective Comics. I mean, his writing, although his writing is excellent on Chew. Now, Detective, he has a special way to write Batman. And I like his style. He's using he's writing Batman on this comic book, what he's supposed to be, detective. Batman on Detective Comics is about his detective skills. That's what I like about Detective, or in this case, John Layman as a writer. He's writing detective story, just like on Chew, same thing. Because the main character on Chew is a detective. So it's not hard for him. But I have to say that he's so good. And also the artist, Jason Fabok. That guy, he's an excellent artist. I like his art style. I really like the art. And the colorist, forget it. And the inker, the best. I mean, the whole team on that book is great. So overall, it's a 5 out of 5, the whole story arc. And if you're not reading detective, because you're like, oh, I don't know about detectives, something about the Emperor's Penguin, what kind of name is that? You might be discouraged because of the name, Emperor's Penguin. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, it makes sense in a way, but kind of like the name doesn't go with the main story. But if you pass the name, just read the story, you're not gonna be disappointed, because I didn't get disappointed at all. The whole story arc is a 5 out of 5. Another one to say too much, because, well, I don't want to spoil it. And also, on issue number 20, on the end, you get to see that the Emperor's Penguin, he has a complex of becoming he wants to be an emperor. He has an emperor complex. So once he was sent to Blackgate, I mean Arkham Asylum, you get to see that what he says on the end of the story, which was good. And I like the way that it ended. It ended the way that the bad guy supposed to end. In jail, except for the Penguin. The Penguin, he managed to beat the rap and go free. And you get to see why Penguin wants to, also you get to see why the Penguin wants to destroy Bruce Wayne's image. Because the Penguin wants to take over his place as Gotham City Golden Boy, the nice guy, the innocent guy. So I mean, being the nice guy, I would say that just the word nice guy is twice the size of the Penguin. Oh God. Oh boy. So I have to say it's a 5 out of 5. So if you're not reading Batman, read it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it because it's real good. Maybe if you just read, I mean, I saw some videos that, well, issue number 20 was okay, was not okay. But if you read it as a story arc, oh, believe me, you're gonna love issue number 20. Because issue number 20 was the best from them all. Issue number 20 will wrap everything that is started on issue 13 all the way to issue 19. It's number 20. It wraps up everything in a nice way. So hopefully by tomorrow or Tuesday, no later than Tuesday, I will have my video uploaded with the rest of the comic book from this week. And this week, 3 more days for Comic Book Wednesday, which this week is going to be a double fat stack of comics and a big ouch. So, oh, what the heck. So guys, this is it. I hope that you like my video. Till next time, bye.